Previously, we featured Tim Saver multiple times on our channel for the shocking paranormal activity and ghost sightings captured in his videos. But this time, we're taking a deeper look, an entire journey into his terrifying experiences. For those who don't know who Tim is, here's a quick introduction. Tim works as an overnight security guard at a long-abandoned excavation site. What he expected to be quiet night shifts soon turned into a waking nightmare. Sirens would go off without any trigger. Empty chairs moved on their own. Unseen forces scraped across the concrete floors. The air turned foul, and a thick sense of dread followed his every step. Whatever haunted that site wasn't just restless, it was watching. Desperate for answers, Tim began filming his shifts. But that's when the real horror began.
It just got really cold in here. I had to turn off my radio earlier. It's jumping with static. Usually that means it's close. Man, that's cold. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, I can definitely feel something in here. Whoa, shit. Just saw my apple move. Just saw him move. Oh. What do you want? Who are you? Oh. What does this mean? What do you want? Why are you playing games? Why did you attack me the other day? What do you want?
Objects in the room began shifting unpredictably on its own, bouncing and spinning without any visible cause. At one point, an apple rolls across the table on its own, and we see clearly, Tim's legs are out of the way, and there's zero chance he's using magnets or props. The space beneath the table is too tight for anyone to hide under it. But then, just when you think it's over, the haunting grows hostile. Things aren't just creepy now, they're turning dangerous. Watch closely.
A power outage in one of the storage rooms was causing the fire alarm to go off. I have to turn them off manually, and part of my job is to also do a walkthrough of the room. What you're about to see is the first time the entity in this facility has manifested physical aggression.
No! Ah!
Skeptics might think it's all staged, but when his camera jerks violently and his feet slide as if being dragged, it becomes hard to explain it away. Fueled by fear and curiosity, Tim returns to the hotspot where the scariest events occur. Behind a sealed wall, he uncovers an old storage unit, completely abandoned and decaying. He believes this cursed chamber could be the center of the supernatural activity. So, he sets up a hidden camera, and within the hour, he captures something that leaves even seasoned ghost hunters stunned.
My brain is telling me to run and never look back. My heart says if I'm already going through hell, I may as well go all the way through.
Tim arms himself with gear and steps into the darkness of that haunted room. But within moments, he's seen fleeing, rushing back to the ground floor in absolute terror. Did you spot it? Rewind. Focus on the Egyptian bust perched on the center beam. Just for a moment, a shadowy hand appears, resting on the statue, then vanishes in the blink of an eye. There are two theories here. Either this is a clever case of digital masking, where an editor hides a person's body behind a virtual layer, or we're seeing something truly supernatural. Because unless that hand belongs to Thing from the Addams family, or someone with inhuman flexibility, no living person could reach that beam without being fully visible. And yet, even after all this terrifying evidence, Tim hasn't quit. His comment section is begging him to leave. Viewers are calling his job a real-life blend of Five Nights at Freddy's in the back rooms. But he's still there, standing guard in one of the most haunted places ever caught on camera. A pet owner recently lost their beloved cat, and ever since, they've felt a strange presence near the cat's old play tower. Convinced that their furry friend's spirit never truly left, they set up a camera overnight, and the footage they captured is pretty eerie. I'm not claiming it's definitive proof of a ghost cat, but the video has a subtle creep factor, and for some pet lovers, it's more heartwarming than horrifying. Still, the idea of a pet haunting its favorite place, that's both comforting and a little unsettling. What do you think? TikTok user Kubo Koi, also known as Tyler, recently made waves on this channel after his home life took a terrifying turn. It all started when he purchased an old doll off Facebook Marketplace. Since then, the energy in his house has shifted in a dark direction. Strange noises echo through the rooms, and everyday objects seem to move without explanation. Determined to document the creepy activity, Tyler began recording, and here's what he caught on camera.
You're knocking on my bedroom door. Hello? Fuck. So scared. Hello? Just leave it alone.
Late one night, while resting in bed, Tyler was startled by a loud knock on his bedroom door. He jumped up to check, only to find the hallway completely empty. But just as he turned around, the door across from him suddenly and silently slammed shut on its own. A few nights later, as he tried to fall asleep again, disturbing sounds from inside his closet kept him wide awake. Frustrated and scared, he finally confronted the entity, asking it a simple question. "What do you want?" The reply sent chills down his spine.
Knocking again. Can you please stop? I really want to sleep. What do you want? Can you answer me? What is it that you want? Please stop.
A ghostly, faint voice whispered back from the darkness, "Leave."
Can you answer me? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you want?
The meaning was unclear. Was the spirit warning Tyler to get out, or begging for release from the cursed doll? With nowhere else to turn, he followed the advice of a viewer who recommended trying a Ouija board. But as every horror fan knows, inviting communication through a spirit board rarely ends well.
So someone suggested I try using one of these boards to try and see if it'll say anything. I'm not going to touch the little plastic piece because obviously then it would look weird if it moved. So I'm just going to ask it questions and see if it moves the thing at all. Do you have a name? What is your name? You have to move the little plastic piece to reveal letters and spell something. It just moved. All right, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
Staring at the board, Tyler gripped the planchette and waited. He didn't expect much, but the device suddenly began sliding across the surface on its own. That slight, unnatural movement was all it took. Terrified, he backed away and ended the session immediately. With paranormal activity growing stronger by the day, it might be time to do something drastic. Honestly, it wouldn't be the worst idea to trash this haunted doll and send her straight to wherever Annabelle came from. Ian, the investigator behind the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel, decided to take on a terrifying solo challenge. He headed straight into Timberlake Road in Minnesota. Whispers call it one of the most haunted roads in the entire state. Local legends speak of a sorrowful woman who ended her life here, and ever since, drivers have claimed to see her spirit wandering aimlessly through the darkness. Others have reported ghostly houses appearing out of nowhere, and tall figures with glowing eyes, watching silently from deep within the trees. With nothing but his gear and nerves, Ian began his ghost hunt. He started by snapping shots with his digital camera and caught something strange, glowing orbs hanging in the still air. But the true terror began when he started speaking into the silence, and something answered.
My name is Ian. Could you tell me your name? The hell was that? That sounded like a whisper almost. Is that you? Speaking to me?
A chilling whisper slipped through the static, faint but unmistakable. Ian had barely processed it before the atmosphere turned heavier. He cautiously made his way deeper into the road's shadowy stretch, and suddenly, the mood shifted into something much more unsettling.
Oh God! The hell was that? I just freaking heard something over here. Oh my gosh, that freaking startled me. It almost sounded metal. Like something metal. Wait, what is that? Right there. What the hell is that? It's a freaking road sign. Is that what I heard? If that was you, could you make that sound again? Oh my God, I just heard a freaking voice now. Oh my God, okay, stuff's starting to pop off here. Started off a little quiet, but now it's picking up, clearly.
Every step brought stranger sounds. Echoes came from within the woods, unnatural and distant, like something not meant to be heard by human ears. He advanced slowly, scanning the trees when he finally saw it.
Hello? Oh God, oh God. Oh my God, what the hell is that freaking noise? Holy crap. Dude, it almost sounds like a freaking howl. Except it doesn't at the same time. It sounds like off. Like something's not right about it. I don't see anything over here. And honestly, it's gone completely quiet. Oh my God. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Oh my God, what the f was that? Stop. Holy shit.
A dark, shadowy shape zipped across the road at lightning speed. The figure was solid enough to catch Ian's attention, and terrifying enough to make him bolt in fear. But despite the sheer panic of that moment, he kept going, determined to uncover the truth.
Hello? Whoa. I think I just saw it over there now. What in the world is that? Is it like a glow bug or something? I mean, it is possible. There could be lightning bugs out here. I don't know. It looked a little different to me. It was like a different color. It wasn't like the typical color. Hello? Who's out there? There it is again. What the heck is that? I keep seeing like these weird lights out in the woods here.
That That's when a strange glowing light pulsed within the forest. First off in the distance, then blinking again, closer, right in front of him. It was as if the light wanted to be seen, but Ian didn't stop. He pressed deeper into the darkness, and what happened next left him stunned.
Whoa. What was that? Dude. Holy crap. Okay, I'm not gonna run towards it this time because I'm worried I'm just gonna scare her away again. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy crap, I'm literally seeing her disappearing and reappearing like in real time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was a straight up freaking full body apparition. Oh my god.
Out of the void ahead, a full-body ghost apparition materialized. A white, misty figure drifted across the road, turning slightly as it passed. Thinking of the legend, the woman who once died here, it makes you wonder, could this have been her spirit? And in a move that most of us would never attempt, Ian sprinted straight toward the figure, without hesitation. No fear, just pure courage. But when he reached the exact spot where the ghost had stood, no one was there. Ian's investigation went on even longer, uncovering more supernatural activity. So if you want to witness the rest of his terrifying journey, head over to the Midwest Ghost Hunter channel. A man named Connor Lyle captured something deeply unsettling on his doorbell security camera. It happened late one Thursday evening, and according to Connor, no one else had been outside at the time. He had just arrived home around 8 p.m. and was casually walking up to his front door when an uneasy feeling suddenly washed over him. Something in his gut told him he wasn't alone, like his instincts were screaming that something dangerous was near. He brushed it off as paranoia. But later, while reviewing his doorbell footage, his blood ran cold. This is what the camera recorded. Watch closely. As it turns out, that gut-wrenching fear wasn't imagined. It was completely justified. Behind Connor, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen passing by, only to vanish without a trace. Seconds later, it appears again, but this time, it's noticeably closer, almost as if it was stalking him from behind. Feeling disturbed again, Connor spun around to look, but saw nothing. No movement, no presence. Yet the camera proved otherwise. Something had definitely been there. Something he couldn't see. Whatever this entity was remains a total mystery. But judging by the way Connor reacts and the slow, creeping nature of the figure, many viewers believe it's best he never encounters it again. To this day, Connor hasn't shared any updates about what happened after that night, and until he does, this terrifying shadow sighting caught on camera remains unexplained.